You look good, you have all of the something they bought you. Yes, Goodie!
Hi guys! Welcome back to the Goodgal podcast. And my co-host, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? It's you.
It's me.
My co-host this week is Brittany. So Jody has left us again. You know, fair style. A joke.
I'm that girl.
She's busy. But she sends her regards. So, Brittany, how have you been? It's been a while since I've seen you.
I'm great. You know, you couldn't keep me away for too long.
True.
Guys, if you see me randomly flinching, it's Bill licking the toes, and that's okay. Because she's doing what dogs do.
Bro,
Brittany
is scared of my dog.
I'm just going to have to get used to it, and that's just it. But love you for real. Love you for real, Billo. Cutest, pocket size, darling. Renee, if you push the dog,
who doesn't like dogs? You know, you can't trust people who don't like dogs.
Well. My untrustworthy because.
How can you not? Look at, she's literally a pound.
No, she's so cute too.
She's a pound.
Just gives me anxiety.
It's okay. Go on, go explore. Other than the mapa, go on.
Yeah.
Don't
go with your kind.
What your color?
No, I said, what? That's a call? You see, I can't understand. I could have.
Anyways, otherwise, how are you? How have you been? How's life?
I'm great. I feel like I'm in my era of gratitude right now. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm in my era of gratitude right now. I just really feel good to be alive, be in good health. So I you know what I'm saying? I have nothing to complain about. I feel great. How have you been? You look great.
Oh, thank you. I've been good, actually. I think similar. I just kind of like thinking on next moves. You know what I mean? Like that is the constant struggle, worrying about the future, but then trying to stay present. Like that's what I keep telling myself: just stay present, stay present. So, but I've been good. So, jumping right in to the goodie of the week.
We interrupt your listening to let you know about an amazing Valentine's Day promotion from none other than Helago Wines. So, this February 6th to 13th, you get the chance to win daily prizes when you simply answer a trivia question on Helago Wines' Instagram page. And that is at Helago_WNS. Now, these trivia questions will be posted from 8 p.m. every day from February 6th to February 13th. So you make sure you head over to their Instagram and turn on your post notifications. You may be wondering, what's in it for me? Well, let me run down the list of prizes that you can win. So day one, a 400 USD hotel credit with Iconic Travel Agency. Day 2 is dinner for 2 at the Haven. Day 3 is a spa gift certificate for 2. Day 4 is a $5,000 JMD Fontana gift certificate. Day 5 is an assorted gift basket. Day 6 is 3 Helago wines. And day 7 is a Helago wine gift box. So head over to their Instagram, do what you gotta do because you don't want to miss out on this amazing Valentine's Day promotion. Continue listening.
The goodie of the week.
So this week's goodie of the week is Sewell. I don't want to pronounce his name wrong. It's either Sewell or Sewell Thelwell. I think it's Sewell Thelwell. A member of the theater company Quilt has landed a role in an American drama series, Saint X, which is set to premiere on Hulu and Disney Plus on April 26th.
So then we can go watch it. But
Wow. You're thinking of you.
No, watch me not. We can't even support. And he's like, oh, at Disney Plus for second. And YouTube.
Don't worry, we get the bootleg. No, we're gonna watch it properly. Anyways, Mr. Thelwell is 21 and he plays Desmond, a very Jamaican name. This is a recurring role, so he's gonna be in 7 or 8 episodes of it's a psychological thriller. So
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Oh, you've heard about it? Oh, nice. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I love to support the arts. Of course, I love seeing when people, from Jamaica especially, get the exposure in acting, anything creative, for sure.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah. So, I'm cute too.
I'm gonna try to get that VPN, get that subscription, and see if I
Yeah.
can support myself there.
I've been
Well,
wanting Hulu though, but because I've been thinking
I hear
about,
Hulu is so good.
I hear Hulu is so good, and then they're cutting out like Netflix sharing, password
Oh
sharing.
yeah. And Netflix raised too.
Yeah, and they're cutting out password sharing. So I'm like,
Maybe Hulu
maybe
is that
Hulu
guy.
is that guy. Like I feel like a lot of series that I want to watch are on Hulu that I haven't got to watch. I really want to watch Handmaid's Tale. I want to watch a couple
Get out
of
that
things.
kind of stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I could watch. Like I want to watch it. You know what I mean? And then what's her name? The girl that played Rory Gilmore.
She's in something now?
She's in Handmaid's Tale.
Oh nice. Oh,
Yeah.
you definitely need that then.
Yes,
What?
I love Gilmore Girls. So I'm like, I actually want to watch it. So
Rory was the mom.
no,
That's the daughter.
that's the daughter.
I'm not a Gilmore Girl
love me
girl.
like you say you do.
I don't know the Gilmore Girls, man.
That's bad.
Don't know those
That's bad.
Caucasian ladies. Those Caucasian ladies. I was watching the Parkers.
Mr. Ogilvy.
Professor!
I was watching that too. But
Leave
damn.
in the comment if he was a Parker, baby. We never that was Gilmore Girls, girl.
Someone know I see if you made it out.
Girl.
Someone
have a UPS.
someone know it
I
out.
said
See the MTV and then watch one Saturday morning.
Girl, no. I'm like, is that fact?
I feel like Parkers just come on Saturday morning.
Me did watch it. Come have a look at cable. man.
Anyways, we're 21. We're showing our. We don't know about that.
We're 21. I'm like, facts.
No matter. Anyways, Mr. Sewell Felwell, big up yourself. You are the goodie of the week. So, the meat of the matter, we are jumping right into hot topics.
Hot topics.
Okay, so this week's hot topic, right? So it's officially the month of love. So you've kick-started us. So we're gonna have the whole month of February, we're gonna be talking about things related to love and relationships.
I love love.
And all of that type of thing. But we're starting it off talking about struggle love, right?
The worst type.
The worst type. So we have to start off bad so we can end on a good note. You understand? So we're talking about glamorizing struggle or just overall struggle of, and particularly in the Black community is where we see it the most. So this convo is stemming from a post made by A Boogie on his longtime girlfriend's birthday, Miss Ella Benz. He said, "We've been through it all, but we still rocking."
No, we've
Fingers
been through
crossed
it all,
emoji.
child.
It's whatever for you. Happy birthday, baby girl. She replied and said, she said LMAO.
How many O's? Hello, O's?
3 O's.
Oh.
And then heart, and then she
That's a little
says,
bit
I
more
love
O's than
you.
one.
So, what do you think of this?
I feel like I would be like on board with it if not that most times when you said that we've been through it all means it about me the whole time. If it
Yeah.
wasn't almost always that,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, stand by your man. Well, then again, Ella is his baby mom. Is she not?
She has a
Or
child.
that's his fiance.
I don't know if they're getting married.
I'm pretty sure they're not married though.
They're not married. I don't know if they're engaged. I don't know if they're engaged or whatever. But
You
yeah.
see, and then that's where my opinion of it kind of changes because it's like if the commitment is there, you know you kind of throw away a marriage like that.
Yeah.
Some struggling Africa go on.
Yeah.
What if you plan for like a long-term marriage?
Okay.
Struggling Africa go on. But that's his respect to all baby moms. Respect. If you're a mother of somebody's child and you're attached to a man and that's your baby father, you're probably still with him and whatever, all respect to you. But I feel like unless that level of commitment is made, certain struggle just not gonna fit the
That
dahlia.
makes sense.
It's not gonna work for the dahlia. None at all.
So let me first define for those who don't know what struggle love is.
Please
So it's
do.
a term that has surfaced in the past couple of years to describe a woman who consistently finds herself in a relationship with men who do not have their affairs in order. That's what the Spirited by Truth meaning says, right? The Urban Dictionary, because it's not a real word, it's just like a terminology.
Yeah, I'll hear.
So
Urban
it's
Dictionary.
yeah, I think the Urban Dictionary is probably the best. So it says a person who put you through hardships, financially unstable or emotionally unstable, a person who constantly cheats on you and expects you to take them back while they treat you less than you deserve. So struggle love is a struggle for the love. So basically, right? So with that being said, I don't know. I think when it comes to struggle love, I think that there's a thing within the black community, right? And then especially working with a lot of
Different race.
international people,
Mhm.
I realized that it's kind of like a black thing. Like when I talk to my white friends at work, they're married within 3 years of dating, 2 years,
Oh,
5 years, 4 years.
Okay.
I feel like when you want to get married, it's almost like even the post that
I think I know
Aboogie
your
made,
point. Mhm.
it's like it's like you have to test us. And then the prize at the end of the road
Is the marriage.
And it's like you benefit as much as I'm married from a marriage as I do. So it's like you get to marry me.
Mhm,
Like I don't know
mhm.
what it is with the
We
Caribbean.
have to prove ourselves almost.
It's like as a woman you have to prove your worth, and it's so natural. It's so natural. Like the other day, somebody's like I was I'm recently single. So somebody said to me, somebody I was dating was like, I did something for them, right? And then he was like, y'all work feet, you know. And I was like, and I literally I was like, work for what?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, why are you picking an argument when I'm giving you a compliment? And I'm like, that's a very backhanded compliment because
I don't gotta work for shit.
I don't gotta
I'm
work.
here.
I'm doing something nice for you, and it's
Out of my appreciation for you. I'm
you.
not working for anything in my mind. I got you. baby.
Yeah. So it's like there's an angle. So it's like it's almost like they're the prize.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
yeah.
really like they're the prize.
Oh, yeah.
That's from a female perspective, that's how it feels.
I feel like there was a shift too. I don't feel like it was always this way. I feel like there was a shift. I know guys are the prize. I know we have to be proving our work. Well, historically, women really go through it, like,
I
especially in the art culture.
Yeah, and that's why I said it's a cultural
Yeah.
thing, because I feel like it's always been like that. Because all right, when somebody else, and before coming to this topic, I decided, okay, I'm gonna speak to people from different races. I spoke to somebody that's actually coming out of India, barely understand what he's saying, but you know what I mean? Like just to show you how deep in India he's from. I spoke to somebody who is from Ireland, and I spoke to a Caucasian person from Britain, right? This man, all of them, one of them was a female, two of them were males. The Indian guy was like, yo, no. He was like, no. So if in their cultures, if you reach a certain age and you're not married, it's like it's looked down upon, and they're like, if you're dating somebody for a while, like if you're dating somebody for 3 years, it's not because it's like, and the one thing that I got from the three of them was they date for marriage. When they reach a certain age, even when they're younger, it's not dating just aimlessly. To go into a whole relationship, to be there for 5 to 10, not even 5, because maybe that's short, but like to be there in the relationship for 10, 12 years. I feel like we've normalized things like that, and it's like...
And even you say not 5, it's short. A lot of people probably think to themselves, like, I'm not going in a relationship and not being married within 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, that's impossible for them.
Yeah.
By 3 years, probably 2.5 years, like, engagement's supposed to be somewhere in the peripheral.
Yeah. So it's like...
Because I'm big on time. I feel like it normalized for me too. Like, you talking now, I'm like, I guess I'm kind of a victim. I'm perpetrating that as well, because I feel like I need 7 years good in a relationship before I would even consider to get married. And that's like minimum.
Wow. That's why though?
Because I feel like within that time, I will see you in enough different situations to kind of like figure out how you would react to things, to really say, I know this person. I want to take that forever step with them.
Yeah.
Because marriage is like a forever thing. I want to be sure. I feel like you're never really sure, but I know I'm not going to be sure in 2.5 years.
Yeah. Okay.
I know I won't be sure in 2.5 years.
Fair.
For a fact.
Fair.
I'm still on that high. Oh my God, this is so great. High.
Yeah.
In 2 years, yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
And I wouldn't want to get married in that high.
I don't know. I think the timing, for me, like the timing, because when I was younger, I think the timing is dependent on your age, dependent on where you are in life. Because if you're 35 and you meet somebody, like...
I will get married when I'm 42.
Yeah. Huh?
And if I'm 35 and I meet somebody, I would have 7 years later, I would get married.
At 42? No, so that wouldn't be like a deal breaker for you.
Getting married at 42?
No, not getting... What do you mean?
Because I'm going to be a hot 42.
No, of course, it's not about the looks. It's just about like kids and all of that, or...
No, I'm willing to...
What?
Be his baby mama, be his BM.
Oh, okay.
I have nothing against that. That's why I said big about the BMs, because I'm finna
Oh, that's where we differ.
I'm not against being one.
Oh no, I'm
Because you're
against
not
it
willing. So the
completely.
main reason is that because you wouldn't want to be pregnant
For me,
so old,
yeah.
clearly, because then to get married so old.
For me, I am a child out of wedlock, and I don't want that for my child.
Okay.
So I don't want, I want my child to experience having married parents. I want to know that my partner, like, and I feel like pregnancy is so much. You go through so much as a woman during pregnancy.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. I don't want, if
that
nothing
fear.
happened to me, if I die on the table, I know at least, you know what I mean? It was, you can't die during pregnancy.
Decisions are to be made.
Decisions are to be made. Anything is to happen, like, or are living with the person. You know what I mean?
There's living with the person.
There's some form of commitment on a level. Although, enough married single people, but
and then I feel like I feel that a lot. I'm like, does that really make sure that you get anything?
True.
Really? It's in theory. Because you can have a good baby father and a terrible husband. And he's at the rum bar while you're giving birth. And that's your whole husband.
Facts.
And your baby father there right by your side.
I guess that's where the struggle of comes into, because it's like the emotional part of it. Because it's like, if you see, I feel like a lot of times when you see tendencies from beforehand, it's like, because the thing is, I don't want the marriage so bad to the point where I'm willing to settle for something that is just not good, or somebody who's just not a good person, or they're showing characteristics or tendencies of somebody.
And because we normalize struggle love so much, it really isn't anything. This is just the processes of a relationship.
I think that's where the issues, because like,
that's normalized so much in our culture. It's like it's a trigger for me. I'm so sorry.
It's so triggering.
And I don't want to be one of those women who are like, I don't want no Jamaican man. No, you niggas are good sometimes. When they're good, they're not good.
Yeah.
So I don't want to like write them off completely. But it's like when you talk to them, sometimes like, wow, this is really my reality. No, it's not. No, it's not. I define my reality. I'm not accepting no glorified struggle to prove that I'm the woman for you.
And you know what I don't like? It's like when you have a certain opinion, it's almost like they push their opinions down your throat. And
you're unrealistic. You're unrealistic. You're naive.
I don't remember her name on TikTok, but I'm gonna write it here. She has because I saved it, right? She has a post. And she was like, I'm gonna take me and a big man I go work out, because you're like them like one like them absent, and no, you're just old.
I saw that.
She said, no, you're just old.
I know what you're talking about. I was just dying.
And I said, yeah, girl, facts.
Because they be talking some hot trash.
And she said, yeah, man, you tell me, say me, I forgot to take you with your 3 baby man of them because man shot and them something. And she's me young.
No kids.
Young green girl like me.
Nice. But it fits.
Educated.
I'm gonna eat on her body, girl. And me, I look at sir. So can put all the burden on my back and slavery days done a long time. I'm an old tight.
Facts.
You can't convince me that that's my only option.
Yeah.
There ain't no way.
Facts. I don't know. No, Bilo, you're going too bad.
Just see her auntie shakes. Hey, baby. Don't be bad at me now, baby.
Sorry, Bilo was doing the absolute most.
She acting up.
She was acting up.
She acting bad.
She was very excited. Like right now, I hope when
she's going crazy.
She's going crazy. But
she's so cute.
She wants attention right now, and we're recording, so she's going crazy.
But anyways.
Yeah, no, I saw the video and I was like, bruh, this is so true, because sometimes it's like, don't push your thoughts down my throat. And I feel like sometimes, I'm telling you, sometimes we go into relationships and we accept these misogynistic thoughts and we take them on as our own.
It's internalized misogyny.
Internalized misogyny. I didn't even know that shit had a name.
Because I do it sometimes and I have to be like, why did I just say that?
Why did I think that? Why is that okay? And
I have to look it up. Literally, I could be talking to somebody and I'm like, why in God's name would I say that? That's not even true.
That's not true.
That's not a fact. You said that because some man said that to you and you accepted it as the truth. That's not the truth. I sound dumb saying it.
That sounds insane. Literally, like I used to
Internalized misogyny.
No, I used to be one of those people who would be like, every man cheats, and I'm like, no.
That can't make sense.
Why would I accept
That
that?
simply
It's
can't
you know
make
what's
sense.
funny? It's somebody literally. Somebody at church. A couple years ago said to me, I was like, yeah, well, every man cheats, and there she was like, come here, like, it was but she was so sweet about it. She was like,
Baby. Yeah.
why would you accept that as your reality? She's like, if you speak that,
It's gonna be your
gonna
reality.
be your reality. You're only gonna be around cheating ass men.
Can you accept that as your reality?
Accept that as your reality. So
Yep.
it's like, I think we have
Just
to be
like that.
careful of, even if you're and that's why the person that you choose to interact with, and I guess that's where the struggle love comes in, because it's like, don't choose somebody who has a struggle. I think struggle love comes from struggle mentality. So it's like, it's deeper rooted. So it's like, why would you want to put the person you love through so much hardship?
They're so comfortable with struggle.
You're comfortable with hardship. You're comfortable with you feeling like somebody has to prove their worth to you. Why is it so hard? Because like sometimes, like, and I can only speak for myself. I've had guys who have dated and who have come back to me, like boyfriends of the past, who have come back to me and said, oh, you were the best ever. And every girl has that story. Every man has that story, where they're like, you were the best person to me. I was just in a place.
Me thinking that if I have that story.
No, maybe or somebody come to you. Like, I don't think I have the one that got away. I don't feel like I have that, but I think I've definitely been that for some people. But I feel like when I say that, I mean, it's like, you think that you are so caught up in yourself, and you're so caught up in, I need to put this or even people who test people, like, I'm gonna test him or I'm gonna test her. I feel like that's a part of, like, wow, what are you testing?
Yeah,
why everybody can't be themselves?
Test yourself.
Why everybody can't just be themselves? Why you have to do certain things and play games? Like, why you can't just, if he texts you, you have to wait 10 minutes. You have to, I feel like and I feel like it kind of contributes to this game that we're playing. It's
because like, I have to put the girl through the struggle to prove if she's really that person that will stick through anything. But newsflash, shit is gonna happen anyways. You don't have to make up fake stuff.
You don't have to make up
put
fake
me
stuff.
through little hoodles.
You said that to me the other day.
Like, shit happens. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Let's just wait on it.
Yeah.
We're two separate people raising two separate households. We have two different values. We're all kind of something. Something must happen between we. But we're gonna clash. You don't need to test me, babes.
And then
give me till next week.
And you know what it is too? I feel like struggle love, or that it, as you said, that part of it takes you out of your character. It separates you from who you are at your core, because you are either the person who is trying to maintain a level of dominance over another person,
or submitting to the foolishness.
or you're submitting to the foolishness, and both of those are not natural. You're not being yourself, because everybody at some point has to be dominant and has to be submissive. Who wants a person that them can't talk to? Who wants a person, and then who wants a person that you can't,
confront with things like the things stay already.
So I feel like there's an emotional part of it. So I think we covered, like, talk about the emotional part, but how do you feel about the financial part of struggle love?
Oh my God. The other day my friend said to me that if I want a real man now, this is a guy by the way, I'm gonna have to find a man, a trying man, a man to come up like him to reach nowhere yet, and build with him, because that's the only way I'm gonna get the best out time, because him ratings to me are gonna be different at that time. Around 2 weeks now, him telling me that I'm a stump till now. And I say, if that is true, I have a big problem. I have a big problem, because I don't sure if I can do that. I'm gonna tell you the truth, ready? I'm scared. The man tell me say the only way I get a real man is my find a little nothing personal. What time? What? It can't work.
I feel like that's the thing too. I feel like that's one of those things where you have to decide your reality and not accept everything.
Yes.
Because I don't feel like that is true.
Or it has to be that way.
I don't think it has to be that way.
I don't want it to be that way.
I don't feel like it has to be that way. Fine. Yes, there's a majority of situations or whatever, but in terms of, I just feel like I'm not saying no, but I think when it comes to a person, this is a reality. I think you'll know who to water and who to let go.
Yeah, I was kind of, my mind was shifting to that too.
Yeah.
Like maybe when I meet the person, it's not like a great sacrifice.
Yeah.
It just come naturally. So I just
Yeah.
grow with him in another way. Then
Yeah.
versus like want a ready-to-make person.
Yeah.
Maybe before meeting him, I feel like I need a ready-made person. But when I meet him, it's like, no, when come with good enough, to be honest.
And for
So I stuck between that
because
feeling.
for example, right, if maybe he doesn't have as much capital, but he's a smart investor.
Okay, yeah.
So for example,
Yes, I see him going places.
or you see him going places, or you know what I mean, he can give you good business ideas, or
I love that.
or he's blessed with connections. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Or he's blessed with connections.
You know what I was thinking the other day?
What?
What I value more, like a man that give me cash in hand,
Yeah.
or somebody that like imparts wisdom on me, like business ideas, and feeding me in that way. And I was like, I feel like I value them the same.
Yeah, why not the both of them?
Why not? I was like,
why
I feel like
why not the both of them?
I feel like I value them equally.
Equally, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, facts. Because it's like I'm not stupid. I know what to do with money. And if you give me the idea, if you give the only thing is
Baby,
the
I know how
only
to
thing is
flip a coin.
the thing is like it's great if somebody can give you ideas, but it's like how you can help me action it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. I think that when it comes to the financial aspect of struggling, I personally it's rough to try and say you're going to struggle with somebody, but I'll never. But all right, I never grew up struggling.
Okay.
Period. That is the truth. Like
Mhm.
I'm not saying I never had hard times, but God has been very good to me in my life. I've had great parents. I've had, you know what I mean. My father is A1. My mother always made sure that, like, you know what I mean.
Never in a want.
Never in a one certain way. So like. I don't think that it's fair for me to take up somebody and struggle with them because I never have, right? And then what is struggling with a person?
Wait, no,
financially?
stick up in. By the way, I'm the opposite of that. I grew up poor and I'm not going back poor. So I feel like it's unfair for me
Yeah,
to
facts.
pick up that because I ain't
Yeah.
going
Two
back.
perspectives.
I dug myself out of that.
Yeah.
My family, we working hard, we try, and it's just like, you want to bring me
Back
back?
there.
I'm scared to go back.
Yeah, back there.
I don't want to go back. I can't go back.
Yeah, back
I
there.
love you real bad. Can't go back. It's a scary place.
What you said? I saw the light and I ain't turning back.
It's a scary place. I think it works out there. Mm.
No,
But define struggle, you say.
Oh
Define.
yeah. So, but in terms of, for example, I wouldn't be with somebody who is worse off than me.
Oh yeah, I heard you say that before.
I wouldn't do that. But yeah, like so, it's like you have to can at least pay your bills. You can't come. Me not think. Me not have it. Let me just put that out there.
Yeah.
But in terms of taking care of yourself, but to
I feel like that's very like
basic.
yeah, I'm like take care. Oh God, you're a grown person. You're supposed to
you're a
take
grown
care of your
person,
bills.
you know
Maybe
what I
if I can do a little bit more than take care of your bills.
I think it's one thing
Me
you
need
can take
you-
care of yourself and you have a little bit of
Me need
sense.
me and you and the fam for go chill out for a weekend somewhere
No, you're right.
sometimes.
I'm talking.
Because if me and my family go, we leave here Kingston, that's not fair for you, buddy. I want you to come. My sister taking a trip this year to Europe, and she's like, "Oh, it would be nice if it's a couple's trip. Imagine if I'm with her, bro. They have to stay.
Yeah.
I'm have to stay with him.
Or like if
I don't want to stay with him.
trip, and if I plan a friend trip,
And he's like, "You're your friend, them.
you're your friend, them will go, yeah. You know what I mean?
You know the thing kind of tight right now, baby.
And then I don't know what it is.
Not. I mean, I understand, love. I'm sorry, daddy.
Well, you know what it is too.
I know your pocket's kind of soft right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I just think that too. They have, and then the thing is when those guys come up, and then hey, it would have burned me, you know, if I go struggle with nobody, you know, and then
Them come up and
just cut left me.
did you?
Sir?
They up.
Sir?
Up now.
And you know, hey, we don't have that style there. Especially
The dirty style there.
Jamaican man,
The
yeah, we don't
dirty
have that
style there.
dirty style there. For not
can't
remember
trick
who
me.
did that. You know what I
You
mean?
can't trick me.
So I feel like the struggling, yeah,
It's not like it's always equal what you think is like the goal at the end of the
I'm
rainbow.
telling you, I have a family member right now who him have how much baby mother, him breed, how much different woman. He married somebody and right now he left his wife and is with his side chick. And in the side chick and the wife probably got him for 2 years. Throughout their whole marriage.
Oh shit! For 2 years, I just do two of
and I
them.
think I'm not sure how long they've been married. I know they've been married over 10 years. And his side chick got him for 8 out of the 10 years of their marriage.
That's his wife
And now,
too.
and now he's I'm not really into my wife anymore. I'm into my side chick. And the wife didn't have any kids for him. Side chick don't have no kids for him. And then him have how much baby mother. So it's like
Perpetual struggle.
why am I like, to me, on the wife, you crazy. On the side chick of it, you crazy.
I
Like
love
you, and then we mask it as love.
them in love.
This is us accepting. This is us.
I love.
And it's almost like,
Or
and then,
fear in
and
love
then
and
when
war.
you see somebody like, for example, Lori Harvey, how they talk about her and how them go on with her, it's like there is some, and like there's like a lot of evaluation or whatever. And she did an interview the other day and she said, remember, you're the prize. And I thought about that so much. I've been thinking about that statement, especially like, going through my notions with a breakup, all of that. So I've been thinking about that, and I'm like, remember, and I'm like, that is such a deep statement that I don't think we analyze enough.
Yeah.
Remembering you're the prize, it's like you're really not gonna allow yourself to put up with some certain things. And I'm not saying that you're not going to go through things with somebody. It's not passing your boundary. And I realize in relationships, I always go past my boundary. I'm kind of like a very go with the flow kind of person.
But why? To appease the person,
appease
right?
the
Because you
person.
feel like that's what you need to do. Because it's like a projected thing on you. Like, these are the things that you need to do in order to maintain your relationship, right? And then you do all these things and you're not exempted from nothing that the girl that is not doing nothing at all gets. Literally, everybody get the same treatment, but look at you struggling. There's a girl over there not struggling, and she living. She got a ring, and she have her life, and her life look nice enough from where we're standing. Ain't no struggle.
Facts.
You don't have 10 babies on her. You don't need to have 10 babies on her. That's not normal. I know you guys like to talk about the obstacles in a relationship when it's a whole baby. That ain't no obstacle. That ain't no obstacle. You might have fell in that Punane. Can I say that?
I think that
obstacle,
and
nigga.
I never try to judge.
Yeah.
I think I never try to judge a woman because you just don't know where you'll be at. You don't know how in love you'll be. You don't know. But one thing that I know for a fact, I'm telling you, Brittany.
For take her outside, child.
If I ever tell you that
it's crazy world we're living in.
Have a baby on me, and I'm staying with him. Camera for Bellevue, my mad, my God, insane.
Watch me collect my mail on.
Yeah, no man, tie me down, put me down on something, one straight jacket, my God, mad. No man, I tell you, put me on some pill. No man, camera go wash me off. No man, them obey me, them do something to me.
I'm good for it, babe.
No, because I think that is like, you are, even if you say you make a mistake and you cheat, you don't even have the consciousness to respect me enough to use a condom, bro.
You left me to the elements.
You left me to, and then it's not, no, let's just, and baby's one thing, you could have bring home a disease, you could have bring home anything, you like.
Them not care. You know them not care. This is not a bashing man episode, but y'all know y'all don't care.
So it's like,
y'all know y'all
that's
don't care.
why I say it's like the struggling, and on the flip side too.
God, and look on that struggle. That's a big struggle.
That's a big struggle.
Imagine you can't stop fight yeast. Every week you are yeast as a book.
You gotta go to the gynecologist, I wonder what I want.
You gotta go to the phone and say, what?
Again. Damn, girl.
Dolly. And say, what that should do, man. But you can't say that. You just have to treat you and send your one back to him. See you next week. You know, right, Renee? Them something right.
No,
Me said no to struggle love. Me sorry. Me said no to struggle love. Straight down the line. Whether you cut it financially, emotionally, biologically, because we do biological warfare now. And I'm confident in this. The clap. Because there's no way out there give it up left, right, and so you're gonna bring home something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Something's coming home with you.
And I feel like a person's personality too is how they are. Like if a man is a cheater, if he's a serial cheater, I'm just always like a cheater.
Yeah, because he doesn't believe in monogamy. And a lot of women don't even, like, or a lot of people don't acknowledge that we're seeing men and they're probably in relationships, but that don't mean they believe in monogamy.
them just, and then the thing is to, again, you're in a relationship with me to appease me. So it's like you want me and you know, so all right. It's like I feel like them treat each woman as them come.
Yeah, for sure,
You
for
is a
sure.
relationship girl, so I'm gonna bring relationship to you. You okay being the side, me keep you as a side. You okay?
But why when I get the same
Yeah,
when you
and
look
then the
funny?
next girl comes, and that's what I said. Next girl
Why
comes.
when I get the same when you look funny?
So it's like,
They probably spending time with you,
mm-hmm.
going it raw with you too, like
Yeah.
everything. There's nothing like exclusive or sacred. Probably if you're the girl, them randomly book up on the streets, you're probably a little bit more cautious with you.
Yeah.
But you don't man up them wifey, them second wifey, them girlfriends.
Yeah. And those are, and I'm not saying we're not saying every man is like
No,
this,
for
right?
sure
I
not.
definitely don't believe that. But I
For
think
sure not.
what I can know for sure is
But you
that
niggas know yourself.
facts. What I can say for sure though is that when I say I don't want to struggle, it's I want a difference. I want somebody that I can look on, and I feel like struggle love is rooted in disrespect. It's rooted in disrespect, and it's not
Yeah.
you. It's not you disrespecting me only. No, it's me disrespecting myself and my boundaries because I think I need to be something else to receive your love. I need to be more of something to get love.
Despite the fact that you never give me a reason to.
You like, and it's like my therapist said something to me once, and it stuck with me for so long. He's like, you know, when you're dating, I want you to, and it really sometimes I really stray from it. It's like, focus on if you like the person.
Yeah.
Do they have qualities that you like? We're so caught up in proving, and I think it's as he said, internalized misogyny coming from the fact the need to struggle. It's like we focus so much on, I need to make him like me. He's into skating. I need to
Whole time him not likable.
all time him not likable.
Whole
Not him not nice.
time not about him not likable.
Not about
You never
him.
stop at tickets to the boy cara. Ugly.
Don't.
Kind of smell bad. Him not really a go out with
Him
much.
place not nice.
Place not really. Like him not really.
Him not really.
Him not really check out who me a deal with.
Character wise, him not good.
Him not really is a nice guy.
Yeah, him is a nice person.
Him just
When talk about people.
not really nice.
When talk to the staff.
You come here going over him and he ain't nothing.
He ain't nothing.
When you check it out, there's not really nobody.
Yeah, kill up yourself.
Like a smart.
Yeah, kill up yourself. And then we have so many, let's talk about the movies, the terminologies.
Mm-hmm.
A ride or die.
Yeah.
If you call me that, me I diss you. Like, yeah, you can, and don't get me wrong. You're supposed to have your man back. You guys are gonna go through things.
But your
Problems
man
are
not
gonna
put you
come.
through certain
But
things,
putting
bro.
you through something
I
is
feel
different.
so.
Yeah, intentionally putting you through
And
something.
us going through shit, because shit happens, are two different things. That can't be the obstacle of which you speak. The things that you put me through continuously.
Facts.
And then it just turned a little toxic cycle because Abuki said we've been through hell and back. I know them one day go
You
when
put me through.
no way, no, because when you drop a little bun pan her, she probably drop a little bun back pan you, but you know what you do? You just say, alright, make it squid something about a coat.
And then you put
And no, only does in a one little
Exactly.
weird space.
Space.
She can't nice
Nice
after
and
that.
that.
Oh, it's nice.
and then on top of that,
each other.
you're doing
Can't
things,
nice.
and then this reactive behavior, you're doing things out of your character. Why am I gonna make somebody take me out of my character?
Unless you're character, because some of them are girl, it's
No,
them
I know,
character.
but that's fine.
Yeah,
If your character is a cheater, because that's and that's another point. You bring up an important
yeah,
point.
some girls are some real cheaters.
You bring up an important point. Struggle love is also relative because if I'm a cheater and you're a cheater, or we both don't believe in monogamy, that's not struggling.
Right. Facts.
But
That's true.
If you're a person who you don't care about finances, I don't care about finances, then we go together.
Yeah,
right?
we just go together.
We
Yeah,
just go together.
we're not
and
struggle.
so it's like we're both aligned.
Yeah,
But
we're
I think
aligned.
where it comes in is like you trying to push something down my throat. You trying to put me through something, especially, and then passing my boundary. If I say that I don't want to be cheated on, and yet leave me alone.
Yeah.
If I say I don't want certain things, if I'm not going to take certain things, leave me alone.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
And them not leave you alone.
And then I'll leave you alone.
Them are gonna say, you're right.
Yeah.
Cheating is wrong. I don't even like that
Excessive.
stuff. Now that I think about it. And then cheat on you anyway.
And we see black, and it's
You don't like cheating?
it's really glamorized too, because even the movies that we watch growing up, Baby Boy, Soul Food. Soul Food is a toxic movie, you know. Watch
The
over Soul Food.
the cousin, or if you do with the cousin, I say I'm not talking the curb in the house.
No, seriously, the
Hey, why you start me
love,
up for?
love and basketball, bro.
Look at what. That's a struggle of. Why you talking about from the start? Jesus, please, and that damn struggle of. And look how we
We
love
love
them
it.
moving there.
And we say yes, she
We
finally.
want to be like
And you know,
Sana.
and you know what's crazy? She only got him in the end when his foot broke. When he
No
parried,
broke foot, man.
she never benefit of
I
a
make my
basketball
2
career.
foot.
No, she never benefit none of that. I mean, I say, why did we glamorize these
I
movies?
have my 2 foot.
Why were those our love movies? Love Jones.
And tell me the similar characteristic in all of them movies. There.
The woman,
No, predominantly.
black. Hey,
Notebook. Them never there struggle.
them never
She
there.
get fair happy ending. Happy.
Don't.
Remember them in the rain and him lift her up. Wipe them cocky so them not normalize them something, you know. Them
But
make
in
we
all
look
our black movies,
on Temptation. Renee, don't get me
no,
started.
tell a girl
Why
eat it. Tell a girl eat it. Because why the girl have to get the AIDS? No.
Tyler!
Tyler eat it. Why the girl have to get
Tyler! I want to message your mailbox on a Tyler Perry Studios.
For colored girls, that was the worst movie we ever watch. Ever.
And if we
Mighty
get
God.
and if we start on acrimony tonight, we don't tell a man it.
Why those are movies?
Our movie them. Well, we not black.
And that's the thing, right? So it's like it's a deeper conversation. We need to know why we are allowing, why we're passing on these trauma responses, this trauma
The
bond,
struggle
this
of
struggle
trope.
of this. No,
It have to start with you.
It have to start
You
with
have to
you.
denounce it.
Yeah.
This is not my reality. I understand that there are men, probably a lot of men, that cheat and they normalize it, and that's fine. But I'm sure as the sun rise and set that not every man put them woman in positions for them to struggle for their love. I'm sure.
I'm so sure.
Yeah, fuck.
And I think as well, when you make a decision that you want a difference,
Yeah, that's where the difference starts.
difference finds you, and you weed out who makes sense and who doesn't make sense. Because it's like I saw somebody say something very powerful, and she was like, she's like, what is the difference with women who get certain things or like are treated well? It's not that they don't get approached by the bums. It's just that they have their boundaries, and once the bum passes it, they don't. But I can personally say that I have a thing where I'm like,
Wow.
I'm like, oh, like if I see a red flag when we just start,
Yeah,
it's okay.
chance.
No,
Cut it.
if it like we
Boy,
need
that easier said than done.
easier said than done.
For
I'm
the
working
red
on
flag,
it.
them look great.
Like yeah. No.
Alright, start the foolishness. Guys, don't ignore the red flag.
But seriously, I think it's just for me on the topic of struggle of I don't personally think that I think we deserve more as women, especially black women. Yeah, I think we deserve more, and I think we should. I personally don't believe in struggle love, and I think you have to know what is struggle for you, which is a boundary, and you try not to pass it.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts.
Yeah. Don't take up more you can bear. That ain't love.
Amen. So that was our hot topics.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for, starting off the month of love with some love. And now we're going to move on to our listener letters.
Listener letters.
So this week's listener letter is around the topic of love as well. It says, why are most women's perceived value so high by their own personal standards? So I guess a little bit about what we just spoke about. I think he's asking why do women think that their value is so high to their own personal standards? That's such an interesting question to me. What do you think about that?
I feel like everyone wants to see the best in themselves.
Right.
I feel like everyone wants to see the best in themselves, and it's probably harder for you to unmask the ugly and stuff like that. So you're gonna perceive your value to be high. It's you.
It's you.
It's me. I'm the best.
Yeah.
When you look at it, I'm kind of messed up, but
Yeah.
I'm the best.
The thing is too, it's like I always struggle with this question, right? Because to me, it's like I have no problem with somebody thinking highly of themselves. And it's like if the person that you're dealing with thinks that their value is high, or you don't think that their value is high, just move on.
Okay.
They think their value is high.
Okay.
You don't. Move on. Why do we have to argue with each other about it?
Yeah.
Or like, why
That's
is it?
your perception
your
of
perception.
yourself. I can't
Somebody-
really debate that
Yeah.
really.
So what, I don't think there's
Unless
anything-
you ain't shit at all and you're
you have to be a
walking
really
around
terrible
like
person.
you're the nicest person ever.
Yeah. But you're not. The thing is too with even that somebody's there to think you're nice.
You?
No, as in
Mhm.
if somebody's gonna think that you're a good person. Like
Mhm.
so somebody's gonna see your value.
No, what I think he's saying though is that you have girls out here who are like they have a certain opinion of themselves and they have all these standards and whatever. And when you
Okay.
check it out,
Nothing for buckets.
there's nothing there backing that
Like,
because
where you get
you're
that
kind of
standard
like a shitty person though. You think you deserve all of this stuff just because you think you're the best. You just
Yeah.
think you're the best. You
Yeah.
kind of shitty.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's saying. I think a
Okay,
lot of women
fair.
think that about themselves.
True.
Like, I'm so great. I deserve a baller. I can't date a guy that don't have a car and they've never even driven in their life. And they can't do nothing and they can't accept nothing at all. And it's like, but then you're
I
not
see that.
doing
I see
nothing.
that. Yeah.
I feel like I see that a lot.
I see that a lot.
I see that sometimes. I see that sometimes. It's not true for me and my bitches, but I see that a lot. I would say that I see that before. And I feel like the men have a little leg to stand on
When
in a way, because not because a girl don't have a car, that don't mean she have to date a boy that don't have a car too, because the two only don't have a car. So what? Me don't want a man will take bus. Cause me take bus.
Yeah.
Fight me.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, nothing wrong with it.
Mhm.
Unless you're like a really bad person. But you thinking highly of yourself, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
But that's what I thought. That's what I think he meant though.
When you break it down like
Yeah,
that, when
that's
you
what I
break
think he
it
meant.
when you break it down like that, I can see. But I feel like it's not just a woman thing, it's a man thing too. A man will have the most basic thing that a woman has and thinks it puts him above, a cut above the rest.
Yeah.
Men make whole personalities around
The car.
the car them drive.
What
If
car
they're
they
in the
drive
gym, if they work out, they make their whole like
Their job.
their job. So it's like
Like in profession. Like
yeah,
them
so
walk with
it's
an air of
so
because they are
because they are, and the mansplaining that comes with all of that. It's so that's what I'm saying. It's like so that's what I say. It's like I don't think it's like I think it just boils down to the person. I think some people just hype and some people humble. I don't think it's a woman thing. Some people just hype and some people just humble because it's like and some people hype and nothing and some people can hype and don't hype.
But you feel like there's a lot of men versus women that are willing to say stuff like, I know I ain't shit. Like men kind of quick to say that. They're like, when them know, they're like, yeah,
That's true.
I ain't shit.
A woman
are really like look for that.
I ain't shit. No.
I ain't shit.
No.
I know I'm not offering nothing to this nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't shit. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna probably not gonna say that. A man quick for be like, can I get a girl that nothing, you know? She has no
True.
reason for that.
Like
Look
me.
at the sauce, like
Yeah.
But no man or nothing.
True.
I just love the nothing.
She just loved the nothing. That's true.
I feel like we
Yeah.
only if we not get a man.
No, so do you think that sometimes we're delusional?
Oh, girl.
Girl.
Baby.
No, sometimes
Real bad.
but sometimes honestly, my delusions help.
That was just about that's
They
what
help
I
me
said
cope.
before.
It's a coping
But
mechanism.
nothing wrong with that.
It's a coping mechanism.
Sometimes we're in a little
Sometimes, yeah.
delusion of
I have to
grandeur.
believe. I have to believe. I have to
Put my
believe.
head above the clouds sometimes.
Sometimes
Because the clouds be
because-
foggy.
No, it's not. That.
Keep
It's
me
like-
down.
No, I'm telling you. Sometimes you have to be delusional because it is so emotion. I'm such an emotional person, and sometimes it takes a toll on me that I have to believe. I have to be delusional. I really
Because I'm hard on myself too. I'm really
Very
hard
hard
on
on
myself.
yourself.
Sometimes I have to, in order to rise above it, sometimes I have to sprinkle a little delusion in there. Like, you great.
So that's
You
where the
that
part-
girl.
So that, and then sometimes you ever going through something. That's why you see when I'm going through certain things, I can't talk to certain people. Or like even if I'm not talking to you about it,
Mm-hmm.
I can't take your energy on.
Mm.
So it's like
Mm-hmm.
I'll be going through something and I know that you're gonna call me and it's gonna be very like your opinion. There's certain or there's certain male friends that I just can't call because it's like your opinion, you gotta talk about some woman, or like if I go around you, we go and run bar or something, you gotta talk about some woman thing, and you just gonna make me feel like oh, there's no hope in the world. All these men are the
Stay
same.
far from them niggas.
Yeah, so it's like it's not. That's just.
They're
I
good
just-
for friendship.
Yeah, it's
That's not the type of man you're trying to date. Anyways.
yeah, but but it's like you just have to. It's almost like I have to stay in the delusion. I have to believe that I am more than, so that I can stay sane.
Because some people will be like, what you mean by we have man out there when not cheat? You know the man, we're not cheat on them. I'm like, I don't gotta see it to know it exists.
It exists, and that's another part.
I don't
of
gotta
it.
see it, baby.
Don't push it.
I know it exists.
Don't push your thoughts down my throat.
Period.
Don't push it out. Whatever. If you believe that about yourself, take
But-
it on, keep it, hold it, swallow
Tight.
it. Don't push it on me. That's you. You and your beliefs and your whatever. Don't come tell me how to feel.
Oh,
how
you
to-
know right now not get bun.
Oh yeah, them woman there.
Oh, you know right now not get bun.
Everyone
Bitch,
I'm
me.
treat woman. Everyone I'm treat woman.
Me. I'm single.
I'm no, what is like? No, but don't take it on. We must know somebody. We must know one woman.
One day, Megan, I'm a meter.
I'm gonna meet
She's not
her.
buying it, but she's full
I'm
buying.
gonna meet her. I'm gonna meet her.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just like, no, like I just feel like when it comes to things like that. So I think sometimes sometimes I have to perceive a value like a bit higher for stay sane. That's what I think personally.
Nothing wrong with that.
And I don't think anything is wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with that. So
The
bad
problem that
eyes.
I have with it is when you project it. So for example, with that, you perceive value. Nothing wrong if you feel so about yourself, you know. And you act accordingly, you know. But when you push it on somebody, like you just meet somebody and you're like, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this. So it's like
Insufferable.
it's insufferable. It's very it's very annoying, it's very abrasive. So I think that is when it comes as a problem. But if you just want to be like a delusional living in the clouds and fine. I think it becomes problematic when you're not realistic, personally. So,
And then want like push that on people.
yeah.
And it's not real.
And it ain't real. So yeah.
Sorry, listener. We're gonna have to say we're gonna stay in the clouds.
Yeah, we're gonna stay,
I'ma
in, the clouds. Me and Jesus right up there.
That's where I belong. I'm an
That's
angel.
where I belong, an angel. An angel on earth. Well, yeah. So that was the Good Girl podcast. Thank you for being
It's always
here.
so fun.
It's fun, right? I think
I feel
so.
like, believe it or not, I will have like anxiety coming on. I don't know why. And I know that once I get here, we'll just start chat like we always do.
Yeah, I
And
feel
it's like a conversation.
it's
like
a
we always have.
conversation. It's okay, but I think the space is comfortable and yeah,
really comfortable. Although we had to put baby below,
yeah, because of
had to put the baby out, so we gotta work.
she's scared of a 1 pound, that 1 pound dog.
Little
Anyway.
bit- I'm scared.
Anyways, thank you so much for coming, and we will see you next week. Bye.